would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Very Cute Nails, Barbie G, Tracy Nail World, and Latami Lavish Nails for being the first four to comment on my last video. I thank you all so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I do have here some PR from AzureBeauty. It is a 4-color vegan nail polish quick dry set of nail polishes. So these are just original nail polishes, not gel, which I thought was really different. I've had this for like over a month, but I'm back, y'all. I have been just so busy with like prom, graduation. There was so much going on the last month that I wanted to focus on the milestone year of my oldest. Like, this is my first that is doing everything at the end of the year, and I remember those times, super exciting. So I just wanted to be all in, and so I took time off, and now I'm back. I missed you guys so much, but I am just showing here the instruction pamphlet. It's just showing basic. I mean, if you've used regular nail polish, then you pretty much know how this goes. It's self-drying, like you don't need to put it in a lamp, nothing like that. And that was one thing that kind of deterred me from wanting to do this PR, because I'm never honestly going to use this again. I haven't used regular nail polish in so long, so this was very weird. But I do like that it is a vegan nail polish. That is really nice. So it comes with the 4 pink nail polishes, a top coat, and a nail polish remover. Really basic. The colors though are absolutely beautiful. It has 7+ days of long-lasting wear. I decided to use my hand on this one, my fake hand, because like, again, I'm just really not into typical regular nail polish anymore. I just don't like the part of it, like actually having to wait for it to dry. But this first one was really pretty. So it's like a light pink with like fine glitters in it. I love this. Like as a gel, this would have been absolutely gorgeous. I am using my Eternal Beige almond nails from Couture just to apply one coat for you all to kind of see. Looks really nice. I love the shimmer. So that one out of this set was absolutely one of my favorites because of the way it went on. The glitter just showed up really nice and perfect as well. So as we go along, it does get a bit darker. So this one is a little bit darker of a pink tone here. And I'm gonna do 2 coats on camera just to kind of showcase them. So in between each one, I'm gonna let it dry about 5 minutes. So when I did the first layer and I decided to let it dry about 5 minutes, it was still a bit wet when I went in with that second coat, but I did go ahead and go in. The key is you want to make sure you're doing very thin layers, and that's what I was trying to do. And although I felt like I did it pretty thin, it still wasn't drying as quick as I would like. And I think also too, it's because again, I'm very accustomed to gel now. I just wouldn't gravitate towards buying a nail polish. And no shade towards AzureBeauty. They have the most wonderful products ever. I have not been disappointed in anything that they've sent me. It's just, I just don't know who would go and buy actual nail polish. I mean, it's vegan, and if you don't mind the drying, the drying portion, then hey, I do feel like it's really nice. Now, y'all have to excuse me with this video. Again, it's been over a month since I've recorded anything. So when I went to record this, I did not have everything set up correct. But going forward, I do have everything back set up nicely where there's not so many shadows and stuff like that. But I definitely needed to get this out because, again, I had this package here, I want to say, over 2 months, I want to say. I think it was like right when I was about to take a break, they sent me this. And I really couldn't figure out even what to do with a typical nail polish besides just paint it on a nail. So I just figured I would go ahead and just put it on my fake hand just so we can see all 4 colors in play. So then that last color that I put on, it was nice, but it was really sheer. So that one you would need to build up quite a bit to kind of get the full opacity of that color, if that was what you were looking for. And then this is the last one here. And again, it's been a while since I recorded, so I had to kind of move the camera each time to kind of like just work with what I could. Now, this one was absolutely gorgeous. Again, for me, I feel like the key with actual nail polish is thin layers. So that it does do a quick dry. But just to build up the color, of course, you would have to put, you know, as many layers as it suits you. You still want to prep your fingers and everything before even going in with regular nail polish. And I will go ahead and pop up like the shot of it on Amazon with the price and everything. I did go and get a little tips, but I couldn't even remember the price. But now I'm going in with that second coat on all of the nails. And again, when I went in with the second coat, as I started applying it, I did notice that they were not completely dry. And I think I might have waited like 5 to 6 minutes before going in with that second coat. But it is a strengthening vegan nail polish, and it's 35% enhanced nail strength. So it enhances your nail strength by 35%. There's 20% high glossiness when the top coat is applied, and 80% greater wear resistance. So it should last you a bit longer than a typical nail polish, which is also very, very nice as well. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I thank each and every one of you that has ever taken your time to watch any of my videos. I thank you so much, and I just appreciate you so much. If you're here now, y'all, I'm back. I'm ready. I have videos just waiting to get put out there for y'all. Please excuse Keon in the background. It's a little excited there. And if you are new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. If you came while I was on my break, I apologize, but I'm back and I'm ready to go. And if you've been subscribed, just know that I love you guys so much. And I'm very thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. And then also, while I was on my break, I got pretty sick out of nowhere. We went to graduation that weekend, and after graduation, I was just sick for like a whole week. So that week of graduation, I initially was going to come back to YouTube. I wasn't able to because I was sick for a whole week. And it's still in me right now, like to this day, just a little bit. Because when I get sick, it's pretty bad. But I'm feeling so much better, and I'm just ready. I'm just ready to go. So I have them all applied, and I'm just like trying to let it pretty much air dry now, so that I'm able to go in and apply the actual top coat. But I must say the colors are really pretty, really nice. It's just, I don't know how long you're supposed to let them like air dry. So I felt like it really wasn't drying completely. Of course, after they sat overnight, they were completely dry, but I just noticed that it was taking a bit of time to air dry. And that's just something that bothers me. It may not bother the next person, and so I do feel like these are very nice gels for anyone that does not mind actually waiting for the gel to dry. I never mind before, like, they came out with gels, and I'm telling the story. I did not wear nail polish as much, and the reason being is because no matter how long I like waited and how long I let them dry, I would find myself always smearing and making a mess with my nails because, again, no matter how long I sat, they still weren't dry and they would just mess up. So when they came out with gel polishes is when I fell back in love again with like nail polish and everything nails. So now I'm going to go in and just top coat over everything. And again, try and let that dry. So I don't know if I let it dry completely before I showed the moisturizing nail polish remover, but typically you want to let it dry completely. So I'm just applying this layer of, well, trying to apply a thin layer of the top coat, and I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll be back just to show how well the nail polish remover works. I wish there wasn't so many shadows because they are very glossy, very nice. I love how they looked. They did look very, very nice after letting that dry for some time. And so now I'm just going to show how easy it is to remove the nail polish with the moisturizing nail polish remover. For this one, you can use it to pre-clean the nail before applying the nail polish. So kind of like how you dehydrate a nail, you can use the polish remover for that. And of course, it's also used for removing nail polish as well. It also says that you can remove gel polish with it, but obviously that would take some soaking and setting because the gel polish is a lot thicker and it takes a little bit more to remove versus nail polish. Like the nail polish, I guess the formula is so thin that you basically just put this on a cotton swab or something and it comes right out. So I'm going to use a lint-free wipe and I'm going to apply some of that nail polish remover on there just to show just how easy it comes off. And it came off really, really nice. I don't have anything actually holding the nail into place, so the nail will come out, but again, I'm just showing you how easy the nail polish remover actually does remove the actual polish off of the nail. Very nice and clean. So this is a very nice set of gels, excuse me a very nice set of nail polishes with a top coat and a nail polish remover. So if anyone is interested, I will have everything linked down below. If you've made it this far into the video, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe and hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I'm back, y'all. I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.